I don't know. Hi, welcome to Tesser's Neon Nights. Oh man. So, I'ma just wait. Hello, Owl. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Today is quite a special occasion. Hello, Beluga's Battle Room. Welcome aboard. Today's a very special occasion because... Are you ready for it? Are you sure? Okay. Bingo, bango. What about that? Gone are the days of the potato-style mic quality. Gone are the days of every single impact sounding like the entire house fell down. Gone are the days of me yelling ping spoofing so loud that it breaks the sound barrier. We got one of these things. My Blue Yeti came in. And, I'm very interested to see how this goes. Hello, Ryzen 5. There is some weird buzzing in the background. That's my neon lights. They always make that sound. And I'm not sure why they always make that sound, but they do. And it's weird. It actually isn't the lights making that sound. It's the USB noise from the lights. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I may have to ditch the entire point of Neon Nights and just get rid of the lights. If it becomes annoying, which hopefully it won't, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. Today's episode of Tesser's Neon Nights, never picked it up before. It used to be on my old speakers. It used to make that noise on my speakers. But I don't know. So, we have quite a few interesting things to talk about today. And I'm going to be going over them. This is just kind of a Nerf news thing and more of a Nerf rant thing. It already has. I don't know. Kind of a Nerf rant, I guess. First, the Mirage has appeared in stores. It is all over the place, and I actually have one. I got it just a couple days ago. And so I'm in the process of testing the Mirage, but that is arguably the least interesting thing. You can probably filter out with the right audio settings. We can probably try sync offset, monitor off, global settings, channels. Yeah, no, there's no way to filter it. I'd have to actually go onto the mic and filter the mic settings themselves. I'm actually going to move the mic over here a little bit more. Try to set that down. There we go. And then just angle it over here. There we go. So there. That's a little bit better. My mic's all the way over here. What's up? Pretty new here. Welcome aboard. But yeah, the Mirage is in stores. But other than the Mirage, we do have quite a bit of Nerf news to go over. First, this is the N-Series Agility. You can see right here, this is the N-Series Agility. We do have a bigger picture of it. Finally, we see what N-Series is supposed to look like. And it's abominable. It's abominable. It's actually, legitimately, genuinely abominable. Now, a few very important things to note here. One, you can see the indents on the plastic. You can see where, like, the plastic sprue is seeping through because of how thin the plastic is. This is, without a doubt, the thinnest looking plastic I've ever seen. Downgraded strong arm and disruptor. Yup, another disruptor. I don't dislike the color scheme. No! In fact, the color scheme is what this blaster has going for it. It kind of mimics the old Elite style, and I would imagine seeing something like this in N-Strike Elite. So that's pretty cool. But look at how thin the plastic is. Like, under the thing that says Agility, above the big orange stripe, do you see that right around where my mouse is circling? That. Right there. That is cheap plastic bending downward just from the molding. That is like less than a millimeter's worth of plastic, I think. It looks so cheap and so thin. Elite still looked better. Yeah. I'm very concerned about it. I like the Elite 2.0 colors as well. Elite 2.0 looked great. I don't know why people complain about the appearance. And here's something important to note. You see these darts right here? You see these darts here? They're not Elite darts. We'll go over those. It says N1, so I'm not sure. And up at the top, it says extreme accuracy, extreme distance, extreme speed, I guess. I don't know what that means. They don't actually have any range claims on this blaster. It just says extreme accuracy, speed, and distance. So there's a 0.0000001 or 0.0000001% chance that these darts are actually perfect and they shoot perfectly straight really, really far, and this thing gets like 110 FPS average. But there's a 99.999999999% chance that it's gonna be crap. And that's tomatoes. And ultra marketing, so it's just ultra again. Oh. You have no idea. These are the darts. Do you see it? Do you see it? The nub has returned! N-Series is literally Ultra 2.0! Literally, it's Ultra 2.0! It's Ultra 2.0. I cannot stress that enough. You know what that means. Proprietary darts. These are not the same size as Ultra darts. They're a new size, so it's a new dart. There's not even the aerofin technology. I mean, it kind of almost looks like there might be some aero fins or something on the bottom. It's possible this is just one type of dart. Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Do you really want more different proprietary dart types throughout the same series? I wouldn't say that. It's Ultra 2.0. It has the nub. It's marketed the same way as Ultra. Extreme accuracy, speed, distance. Hello, the future Rex 01. All I will say is that this thing here, 50 darts for $10. It's $10 for 50 darts. So you know what? There's a chance that it might actually be a good value. I will be testing all N-Series darts and N-Series blasters. And if these darts absolutely blow me away, I will take everything back that I'm saying today. We also have this picture, which was leaked from a Nerf subreddit, I think. I am legit gonna stop buying brand new Nerf blasters from the store. Finally released the N1, went to a Hasbro private event about a year ago. Insanely accurate. They actually are accurate? I will have to judge that. I will have to judge that. Please don't hate these yet. They are amazing. Okay. I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna take your word for it right here. Let's assume these darts are absolutely amazing. Alright? Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts on the darts. If these darts are really, really good, I'm going to take back everything that I've said about Hasbro this year. I have said, look so honestly. What does that mean? I will take back all the negativity right now. Alright? I will not judge the darts. Yet. When I try these, then I will judge them. Let's just take a look at the blasters. This is just a Disruptor reskin. Autocorrect. It's fine. What about the blaster plastic quality? Yeah, this I'm worried about. I'm very worried about this. The plastic quality. They aren't backwards compatible. I know. The blaster's still trash, though. Yeah, this blaster had better blow me away. The darts can blow me away. The blaster's equally important. This is the Infinite. I do believe that this is the Infinite. It looks AI generated, but that's just because of the way this thing works. It's like belt fed, so the belt goes up and down like this. It's not magazines, it's a belt. That's what I've heard, is that this is a belt fed blaster. Which, granted, that sounds amazing. It's been a while since we've gotten a good belt fed anything. So, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what this is. But this isn't really what I'm upset about. I'm not really upset about N series. I'm upset about this. You see this thing? This is the Nerf Fortnite Halftone Hero. A new Nerf Fortnite blaster. Releasing this year. The 40-hour belt. Yeah. So, what do you think of when you see this blaster? It looks pretty cool. Sort of like more accurate, like Ultra, if it worked, at least at the test thingy. We'll see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm taking your word for it. I'm going to assume that the darts are good. The blasters have to be good as well. Alright, like, I'm taking your word for it here. I'll have to see, but for right now, I'm going to take your word for it and assume they're good. This looks like a pretty cool blaster. Like, remember the Fortnite flare thing? The flare thing was awesome. Hello, Shadowbee. Oh no, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. It looks like a break action thing. And yeah, you have a break action button here in front of the trigger. Hammer action, it breaks open. You'd have like a hammer action thing to prime it, right? Looks like it should be shooting Mega XL or something, right? It's a 6-dart Smart AR blaster. Look at the line right there. How thin the plastic is. That is one layer of plastic. One. That's like paper. That's like paper. It's a 6-dart Smart AR thing. Smart AR piece everywhere. Yep. Why? Hasbro, why? Why do you have to make something look good and ruin it? There will be a pistol. Whoopsies, broke the NDA. I don't know. What's up? Hello, Kingston. Hello, the Norseman. No breaking NDAs. They can't even do cylinders. No, of course it's not a cylinder. Why would it be a cylinder? I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. Do you mind if I join and give my thoughts? I don't want to call because I'm already doing enough things. Nasty. Yeah. It's insane. It's insane how bad, like, everything this year looks. The price for Fortnite thing has been revealed to be $20? Are you kidding me? $20? What? It's Fortnite, so meh from the get-go. Fortnite doesn't have to be bad! Have you ever seen the front of the rival Challenger? I know. I have one. I have a Challenger and I have a Mirage. Hasbro. Wonky looking thing. I know, it looks like it should be a barrel attachment, but there's no barrels yet. So, I don't know. There's a lot of speculation, but I don't know how it's gonna pan out. $20 is too high. For a crappy 6-star Smart... No, I'm not reviewing that. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I am not reviewing that. With the information I've been given today, the fact that N-Series might actually be good, I can tell you I will be reviewing N-Series stuff. I will. I'll take a look at N-Series. It's just no. Yeah. N-Series, oh my gosh. I'll tell y'all right now. Hasbro really has a lot on their shoulders this year. The investors room at the N1 thing was crazy. They really know how to please investors. TF, I don't know. I hope the Infinite is good. Thinking of buying it. I'll be the judge of that. It's a $40 blaster. What is this N series I'm hearing about? I will show you. I'm gonna go back. This is N series. That's an N series blaster. It'll be Ultra Junior. N series looks like an Elite Junior reskin. It does. Makes note to self since Fortnite garbage to test to review. No. It looks so good, I had so much hope for it. It could have been a cylinder-fed, rear-loading. Do you really think Hasbro's gonna do that? They're not. I really hope that this series is good. I don't know what to think about it. I just really hope that the series is good. I really hope it's good. It does have an 8+ on it. That is true. But then again, every Nerf blaster has an 8+ on it that isn't Rival or Hyper or Pro. Hopefully it's a new... Hopefully it's a new Elite Junior branch of N series. It's not going to be Elite Junior. It says 8+. Elite Junior has 4+ on it. I don't know. Especially it to be 14+, so they might have debuffed it, but it should be good. Future Rex, you said you were there. Could you tell how hard the blaster seemed to be shooting? Also, great trigger. I don't know. The trigger doesn't really mean anything. I've heard they're remaking the Rip Chain in N series. Yeah, they are, but it's weird. This is all I've seen of it. This is the Infinite. It's a pump-action, belt-fed thing. And while it looks AI generated, it's not. That's like what the thing's actually going to look like, so I don't know. I noticed the gray trigger. This today's where all we have was Elite Mega and rocket ammo. Me too. Me too. I wish I could go back to Demolisher rockets. And I hate Demolisher rockets. But I'd rather go back to them. It will either be really good or really, 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 really bad. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... It's one or the other. There's no way it can be, like, mid. Quicker versions of the non-US. I do remember that. I do know that the gray triggers. There have been blasters that just have gray triggers before, like the Mega Big Shock. Remember the Mega Big Shock had a gray trigger. I don't like the color scheme of the darts. I actually like the color scheme of the darts. I think the darts look cool. Bright orange with a dark blue tip. That's a good design in my opinion. It is hard to tell. They had a Jolt to compare it. It was certainly more accurate. I think it might be stronger springs with heavier darts for more accuracy. The Big Shock is 50 FPS. The Big Shock is like 65, 70. What are you talking about? The Big Shock shoots hard. I don't know. I should also tell you that I have actually acquired a zombie strikeout, and I'm wondering if I'm even gonna bother reviewing it, because like it's sitting over there. It's like some people really, really liked the what the hell was it called? The Driller video. It's got 1.2k views. That's a lot. I just don't know if the strikeouts is interesting. Because the strikeout's kind of a mess. When's the next review anyways? Probably tomorrow. If I can get the video up by then, because I still have to edit it tonight. Did you see the video I sent you on Discord? Not yet. Let me go to Shadow B. Oh yeah, the fall video. The Infinite looks almost like the Quick 16. Do not compare it to the Quick 16. It can look better with red tips and white bodies. Gives a way more performance optimized look. I disagree. I think that the orange looks pretty good because you can see it in the grass and stuff. So it'll be easy to look for if I want to take one of these, like the Hanu Nerf Wars and stuff. But I digress. That's just what I'm thinking right now. It's really hard to tell. May 14. Today's the 13th. Today's the 13th. What do you mean? What do you mean? Tess, do you have a Discord server? I can tell you everything I know in a message. Go for it. My Discord server is linked in the Slingfire video. Go take a look at the Slingfire video, or I think the Apple Vision Pro video I also linked it. Yeah. So take a look at the Apple Vision Pro video or the Slingfire video, and I've already got the Discord link. Ugh. If it looks like a cross between a Vulcan and a Rampage. Interesting. If you have future Rex, you can join, and then you can just DM me. You don't have to verify on the server. I was at the thing in the UK, so it might have been different. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's hard to modify the Quick 16. I can drop an invite in chat if you want it. Because YouTube think spam blocker thing is stupid. Strikeout video would be funny. Yeah, it would probably consist of me just bonking myself in the head with it over and over. So I don't know. I'm not sure how that would go. I am very happy to have a nice microphone now. That is very fun. Alright, we got Ricks. Have you ever tried 3D printing a Nerf blaster? I actually did order a 3D printed blaster. It's gonna come in a couple weeks, so we'll have to see how that turns out. Well, we'll figure it out. I'd kill to have a modern Quick 16 revamp. Me too. Join the Discord now. I can see that you're in there. I sent you a friend request so that we can start talking and get the juicy details. Excuse me. What is it? I got a skewer. Now let me see. Not a whole lot of performance on the Quick 16 stock. Is it fun to use? Yeah. One of these bad boys. In other words, like the best thing that ever uses a T-pole ever. I love this blaster. I need some detailed juice. This is the color scheme that I got, I think. I'm getting it in blue for the main colors and then silver for the secondary colors. So it should look like an Elite blaster. Skewers are okay. I love this thing. I love this thing a lot. There's a $60 Pro blaster in the N Series 2 that could be anything. Just buy a Nexus Pro. I am not just gonna buy a Nexus Pro. Who did you order it from? I just got it off Etsy. Mainly because it's only $100 here. And if I got it straight from Silver Fox Industries, it was like $150. And I don't really... Thanks for mentioning it. And I figured it would be fine since people seem to be... good with Foamdemic, so there you go. Yeah, this blaster's sick. Who was Etsy? Foamdemic. The just buy a Nexus Pro meme will never get old for me, but there's so many better options. It's not really a meme. It's just, yeah. $60 Pro Flywheeler and a $30 Pro Sidearm, but they're listed in a branch of series, so I'm worried. I don't know, dude. I mean, there's a chance they'll be good. There's a chance they'll be bad. What do you mean by Pro? It says N Series Pro. So like the Nerf Pro Strife X, Nerf Pro whatever. No. The Nexus Pro is a bad blaster. I will die on this hill. It is not a good blaster. You are wasting $50 when you can get so many better options out there. You can get this. This is a better one. You can go to Out of Darts right now. And... huh. Let's see. What do they have on Out of Darts? They have the Unicorn. That's better than the Nexus Pro. The Seagull's better than the Nexus Pro. I'm not sure what the Alchemist is, but this looks pretty cool. You can get a Game Face Try-On. You can get so many other pump-action springers. You can get a Caliburn. You can get a Harrier. You can get a lot of stuff. And... you get the new Nexus Pro. You get the Nexus Pro X. You get the Aeon Pro X. You can even get the freaking Zuru Longshot. Like, there are lots of blasters that are so much better than the Nexus Pro. Do not buy a Nexus Pro. Period. What happened to Nerf Pro? Get Nexus Pro X. That thing is leagues better. There are leaks listed in the Nerf Pro line, but we don't know if they'll shoot standard half-lengths or half-length N-Series darts. I'm building an Alchemist. Nice! No. No. That blaster's terrible. And, like, at this point, someone saying to just buy a Nexus Pro is like saying just flush your money down the toilet. And you are saying just buy a Nexus Pro, you have not given any reason that is valid to get one. You just say, no, just get one. Okay, but this blaster sucks. No, it doesn't matter, just get one. What's better? Let me know. Finally, holy crap. Alrighty, so we have... here's the information about the N-Series that we figured out so far. They say, first of all, they made us put our phones in sealed anti-static looking bags. It was very high security. So they had set up around a 20-foot firing range with about 4 stations, a normal jolt, and their new N1 dart. The key point they wanted to make was that it was going to be more accurate and more cost efficient. I don't know if they're going to come out with the little pistol they had there, but the plastic felt fine, sort of like 2018 Elite Standard. The Prime was a stronger strength than usual, and it was more similar to how an airsoft pistol fired accuracy-wise, but it was easy to fire. I will say there were some pre-release gel fire things there, like the shotgun one. The reason I was asking about whom you got your skewer from is that some sellers are less than stellar, and I can't remember if Foamdemic is one of them. Don't buy a Nexus Pro unless you buy 14... don't buy a Nexus Pro, period! Literally get anything else at all. The only reason I would recommend looking at a Nexus Pro now is if you're going to use it as a base to mod. And at that point, get a Longshot or get an Alpha Trooper. Both of them are better. Both of them are cheaper. Both of them are easier to mod. Hello, Melody. The Nexus Pro isn't good by today. Back then, it was really good. It was never even good. It was mediocre at best. Most of the blaster you've named was not released in 2020. Bye, Nexus Pro. I know some sellers will make their blasters way less walls than needed for a decent blaster. Well, Foamdemic has 4.5 stars. The Nexus Pro X is perfect, though. I'd still argue it's too expensive. Like, at that point, get an Aeon Pro X. And I've used an Aeon Pro X, and I can actually verify that that's a good one. The Aeon Pro X is really good. Yeah, if we click on this, we go down. Excellent print quality, wonderful design, blast shoots hard, great quality print, what came out very nice. Yeah, people are saying that the print quality from here is good. How much is the Nexus X? It's the same price as the original, 50 bucks. Is it normal for my PC to crash on Task Manager? No. So they will shatter. Says that it works. I haven't heard any problems with blaster shattering. That's good then. Yeah, it is. The Nexus Pro was a decent offering when it came out for people who weren't sure about pro performance blasters. And that's all it really is. That's all it really is. It's a gateway for you to get into it. I just didn't want you to get a bad blaster and then get turned off of 3D printed blasters. Nah. Jason! Just get a Dark Zone Pro Omnia because modding a Stripe is overrated, Tess. Get with the times, lol. The N-Series sounds promising from those details. 2018 plastic, a stiffer prime. Fuzzy camera. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Come on. I used an Nexus Pro X at a game on Saturday. Worked perfectly and lighter prime than a Seagull in the same FPS. Let me... Oh my gosh, this stupid camera! Space Fox, I went to a game on Saturday. And, okay, this is not working. Hang on. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. I hate 3D printed blasters. I mean, it can work if there's a reason for it to be 3D printed or if it's cheap. The problem is that most 3D printed blasters are fragile and extremely expensive. The Nexus Pro X is 100% worth $50, especially with the included scar barrels, which are 20 separately. Fofo. Won the Miami Grand Prix. You also get 2 really nice mags. That's fair. They aren't as fragile as certain people say. I mean, some of them are. Some of them can be. You drop it and it breaks. You leave it in the sun and it melts. It's not optimized for Nerf blasters. If you have a blaster 3D printed... If you have a printer, 3D printed blaster are good deals. Not at all! Not at all. Dude, 3D printing is such a chore. 3D printing is such a freaking mess. I hate using the printer. Unless I absolutely have to, I try to avoid using the 3D printer. It constantly messes up. You constantly have to service it. You have to make sure the filament works. You have to watch it and make sure it doesn't fail. Because if it fails for even like a quarter of a second, it's cooked. Your print will completely fail and will completely screw up. There's no way to fix it. You have to restart from the beginning, scrap whatever it is. If it's like a multi-day print and near the end it fails just a little bit, you're done. You have to start over completely from the beginning. I hate 3D printing. It's an absolute pain in the ass. It always fails on like every print. They don't melt, man. They do! If you leave it in the sun, the plastic can warp. That's just a known fact because that's literally the way that 3D printing is. You also need to avoid the people skimping out and only making blasters with 2 walls. I love Nerf to make a blaster with a Stampede shield again. Yeah. I used a 3D printer. It was painful. Yeah. That's a you thing, then. I swear to God, do not say it's a me thing. That is literally false. That is a physical... That is literally a fact about 3D printed anything. Is if you leave it in really hot sun, the plastic will warp, it will melt, and your prints will be damaged. They do melt. Everybody knows that. If you don't know that, you're an idiot, because you obviously haven't used it. If you're saying that a 3D printed blaster won't melt, you're not smart. Can start getting soft, but as it has a low melting point. But more... What are you talking about? It's a you thing. I had troubles. I don't know. The point where PLA starts getting soft. It will literally just melt. The blasters, they won't, like, physically disintegrate, but they will warp, and they will sink down, and they'll melt. They will become unusable. Once it melts, you can't do anything with it anymore. It's cooked. That's it. You're done. My friend has to deal with reprinting after games because they do melt. Doesn't melt in the car. Does melt in the car. I don't know what in the hell you're talking about, but... Yeah, that is the opposite of every single thing I've ever heard, experienced, seen, everything. It's the opposite. It will take a lot of the sun to melt PLA. Then why does everybody have to keep reprinting blasters because they keep melting? I'm asking you a question. That's why I haven't gotten any 3D printed blasters before. It's because they melt. You're saying a car gets 200 degrees Celsius. No, but it gets hot enough to where the plastic will soften. BTG doesn't melt. Oh, in Atlanta summer heat, my car has melted it. By definition, they don't melt. You are objectively wrong saying that because there is literally evidence of blasters melting. I don't know where you've been or what you've been doing. 3D printed blasters soften and melt. Soften, yes. Warp, yet. It's the same thing! It's the same basic principle. Why are you making this into a problem? It's not that deep. That's what I mean. Your blaster will change shape and become unusable from the heat. No, it's not. What do you mean, no, it's not? That's what I've been trying to tell you. Everybody's like, nah, you'll be able to leave a 3D printed blaster in the car just fine, and it'll be just fine. Nari, go to New Mexico, leave your Caliburn in a car for half of the day, and once you come back, it will be a gump of plastic. Yeah! Go do that! Go try that. Tell me what happens. If they don't melt, then you should be able to do that, no problem, and everything will be just fine. Do that and prove me wrong. If you can objectively prove me wrong, I will take back everything I've said today. I will take it all back. If you can prove me wrong. Not just tell me words. Show me and prove me that they will not melt in a super hot environment if you leave them there for a long time. If you can prove that, I will take everything back. And I'll shut the hell up. But until that happens, every single thing I've ever seen, I've ever heard, I've ever experienced, everything demonstrates the 3D printed blasters will warp and partially melt if you leave them in a hot car in the summer day. I'm done trying to explain the science behind this. I don't want science! I want proof! I need to see it! You're saying things that don't make any sense. Only if you open a window and store it in the shade. You can store blasters in a car. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You're disproving facts. You're trying to say that factual evidence is wrong, and I just don't know what else to tell you. Goodbye. Where are you going? Why can I not have a normal conversation? Radiant point blaster like ice cream. Good in the moment, but suck when they melt. Radiant point blasters do melt. The science is wrong. I just want proof. I just want some evidence that says that they don't melt. I just want anyone to say anything. You never even own a 3D printed blaster. You can't say nothing. Dude, shut the hell up. I've seen 3D printed blasters. I've used them before. I know how they work. It's like you don't need to actively build a rocket to know that the rocket goes up and shoots into space. Can I call you and talk about this, please? This is ridiculous. I don't even understand. If plastic melts in cars, why the hell don't molded blasters melt? After the stream. I can stop the stream now. I want to figure this out. I'm seriously pissed right now. Despite printers being able to use the same type of plastic, molded blasters don't melt because they're thicker. They are thicker. There's thickness.